We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.
Changing the Youth, the hottest podcast in the city. I'm joined by Alexander the Don, rest of the CiiiTY squad here.
Yes, sir.
Kelsey Means, Deluxe Vlog, and the man of the hour, Frank. I was about to say Frankadelic. Frank ain't here. We got Shane right here, man.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how you want to be referred to, Shane. You ain't been here in a while. Soto.
What's your name? Your alias.
Shout out Shane. All right, man. Alex, it's been a while, man.
It's been a minute.
I think our last interview was 2020. Not too long ago, but it feels like so long.
Feels like a long time. But
It's my
yeah,
first time meeting you.
Whole different place.
Nice to meet you.
So you're going to have to introduce yourself to me.
Okay.
There you go.
Alexander the Don. Just, you know what I mean? I'm a hustler. I grind. I do my thing, make music.
It's good to meet you. Good to
Don
meet you.
vibes, man.
Don vibes.
Big Don vibes. How's it been for you so far, 2021?
Bro, 2021's been like amazing for me, bro.
Yeah.
For real. Like blessings on top of blessings, for real. I can't complain at all.
Yeah, I see you happy. You're doing a lot of new things.
Yeah.
Got your own podcast.
Yeah.
The Pop-Up TV
Pop-Up
podcast.
TV. Shout out to Pop-Up TV.
Shout out y'all. man.
I'm bringing them down, actually, for my show on the 16th. So they're going to be here. And, you know what I'm saying? We're just going to be promoting, marketing the podcast as well. So I'm getting into the podcast lane. It's fun as hell to do podcasts.
You got your YouTube going on too.
Got the YouTube.
Channel. I heard you were on
The
TikTok.
Bailey Bunch.
TikTok.
I heard Alexander the
Yeah,
Don's
on
on TikTok.
TikTok. You're on all platforms.
TikTok going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
that shit go crazy. I think we got like 6 million on one video.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, I gotta go back on that then.
yeah,
6 mil.
It's like 5-6 mil. I don't
Has
know
he,
which
has
one
he
it's
been
at.
helping the music at all? Have you taken advantage of that yet, or you just kind of like you don't want to force it on them? yet?
Yeah, I don't want to force it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be me, but like it helps it a little bit. Like it's, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Followers trickle in, people, fans or whatever, subscribers, whatever you want to call them. They trickle in every now and then, and you know what I'm saying? They enjoy the music, so they stay and continue to ask for more. But
Yeah.
Was that your reason for starting up on all those platforms to try and grow your brand and music?
not necessarily. It just became what I did. You know what I'm saying? The wifey did the YouTube, so I just like kind of like grew into it and just became a lifestyle, and then just started saying, okay, let me just integrate my music to it. Because at first I didn't. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I don't think I want to integrate the music with it, but I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's get it.
You don't choose to be an influencer. The influencer life chooses.
Exactly.
And I think it definitely chose you.
It really did, bro. Like the TikTok like I just decided, okay, we're just gonna do a TikTok. Let's do it for fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just started going crazy. You know what I'm saying? The YouTube.
Do you think it's like addicting? Like once you made one, you can't stop.
That shit's addicting, bro. It's like money. Like you start reaching for that same, like you're not gonna get that 6 million again right away. You know what I mean? So you start like, oh, let me do this video. Oh, this gotta hit 6 million now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, it do get addicting though. You're like, all right, let's just keep doing different videos.
For sure. Yeah. Well, I think you a likable person, and
Appreciate
from the YouTube to the music, and I see like you have a good like core follow. You always have had like a good supporting fan base. So. What do you say to that? Do you think it's just your personality? Is it people from where you come from that you grew up with? Like where's the support
I
stemming
think
from for you?
the support, like I said, comes from everywhere because of the YouTube, the TikTok. So it's coming from like everywhere. And you know, a recent single I put out, "Don't Cry," that bring me a whole lot of support.
Yeah,
from,
Don't Cry did very well.
like from
Pretty
Canada,
popular.
yeah, UK. Like I'm always getting people hitting me up about that song. Like, bro, it's crazy. Somebody hit me up, said they named their son Alexander because of me, because of that song.
I thought you was about to say they named their son Don't Cry. I was like,
No.
I was waiting for it too.
I was like, oh my God, no.
That's a different type
But
of.
they named their kid Alexander
Yeah,
the Don.
they not Alexander the Don.
Okay.
They named him Alexander.
Okay.
Because he said, yo, I listened to that song like right before naming. I decided I'm gonna name him Alexander.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I was like, bro, that's a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it don't get higher than
How
that.
does that make
that's
you
what it
feel? Like, do you think that like solidifies your status a little bit? Like, dang, I got a fan who had a kid named after me.
I don't think it solidifies. I think it puts kind of more pressure on me to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Keep going.
keep going and just don't stop. You know what I mean? can't stop because that person named his son Alexander. 10 years from now, he probably gonna, you know what I'm saying? If he stops listening or whatever he does, because a fan gonna fall off and come back every now and then. So if he stop listening, come back and sees what I'm doing, and if I ain't up to par, it's kind of gonna be like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
puts a little bit of pressure, but I like pressure. I like that. You know what I mean? It keeps me moving.
For sure. I'm sure it's a humbling thing too. I'll definitely be humbled
Facts.
to have a child named after me. For sure.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Is that one of your greatest moments doing it? Do you have any other like crazy things in that nature that happened?
Can't think of them off the top of my head. Yeah, I get a lot of DMs about specifically a lot about that track.
Yeah.
A lot of young cats from like, usually it's like from Canada and the UK. I don't really get much messages from anybody in the America or United States.
Yeah.
But one kid hit me up talking about he was trying out for his football team and the song inspired him and things of that sort. So I get a lot of those messages. It's real cool. Like if nobody experienced that before, it's definitely something real good to experience. Not only with music, you know what I'm saying? You can inspire people different ways.
Definitely.
I feel like that needs to be people's aspiration in life, to just inspire people. You know what I mean?
Are you getting those messages from one platform more so than the other? Is it all coming from like TikTok, Instagram?
Nah, those ones are coming from Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, majority of those coming from Instagram. A lot of spam comes from TikTok.
Because TikTokers love to say they're from TikTok. Like I see it a lot. Like people, like they would go to your Instagram or your YouTube and be like, "Hey, I saw this on TikTok."
Yeah.
Or I'm from TikTok. Or, "Hey, I love you. I know you from TikTok."
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how old those like, are they like 10? I don't know.
TikTok.
But
A lot of
Could be
people on
young.
TikTok, but no, it's just
It's a whole mix.
yeah, I mean,
I think-
I know that too. Yeah.
I think in the beginning it was mainly a lot of 10-year-olds, but now you got like grandpas and granddads on TikTok just as much as the 10-year-olds.
Yeah, they be TikToking.
yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're on TikTok, you can see your statistics when it comes to like age. I think on my TikTok is about from like 18 to I think like 35 or something like that. You know what I mean? So we don't really get the young ones because I got kids, so I show the kids a lot, and people who have kids like to see that. So those are the ones who grasp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we don't get that much kids. I don't really have that much of a kid following, like younger generation. It's more of like older. Some young kids will trickle in. You know what I mean? But I don't really get that much of young kid following.
Well, your sound is appealing to like this generation.
Yeah. And I just rap. You know what I'm saying? I make music about like my universe. You know what I mean? That's the name of the album, My Universe. I make music about my. I ain't gonna make some BS just to make it. So
Yeah,
you sent
got
us
that.
a very humbling tape. Speaking of being humble and being a likable person, you sent us a little exclusive on your tape, man. I remember that. I don't know if that like, is that gonna be on your album or
first track
on the album, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you had one of our interviews in there, and you were talking about some real spill. And when I heard that, I mean, that's like two guys now from Novation, obviously always showing love. That kind of threw us in the tape. Yeah, I'm still waiting to do something with those, man, because it's a huge honor for sure. I mean,
definitely, man.
I'm very inspired by that.
Appreciate it. Yeah, definitely.
And what date did you say that's coming out again?
That's May 14th.
May 14th.
14th. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Like this is like, I feel like it's my best project yet.
You've been working on it for a little while.
Yeah. I put a lot of work into it. And I feel like it's my best project yet when it comes to the music, when it comes to the vocals, lyrics, the engineering on it, the production. I feel like I haven't made anything like this. And pretty much the theme of it, because it's like, I feel like I'm one with the album. It's crazy, you know what I mean? Like, because like I said, it's called Universe.
Yeah,
and,
Universe.
And this year, I really kind of tapped into that theme, Universe, and it's just been my life. You know what I mean? Everything, like I said, this year has been amazing to me. You know what I mean? So
that had to come from somewhere. The album, from the title to the feeling of it and where you wanted to go with it.
Yeah.
Like, what sort of happened? Was it just like, what pushed you to making an album like that, or even with that kind of conceptual idea in mind?
So it's funny because that first track I sent you, you know what I mean, when I told you like what I said, I want people to hear the track, so I ain't gonna put some spoilers on this video, but yeah, like a lot. It has a lot to do with just like manifesting things into your universe. You know what I'm saying? Tapping into your universe, living your life, being you. You know what I mean? Before, I wouldn't necessarily, I wasn't me, but I was kind of trying to appeal to other people. You know what I mean? Sure. And I know that's an issue that a lot of people do. Yeah. A lot, like crazy amount of people do. So it's just tapping into that universe, being you, doing things that you want, and the universe is gonna like applaud you for that. The universe is gonna give you everything for doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's been happening to me, bro. And it's crazy. It feels like magic. Everything's just been coming my way. You know what I mean? So
what made you flip the script and realize that, you know, you have to stop living for other people and live for yourself?
It just happened. You know what I mean? I was just like thinking one day, like, how am I gonna approach this? Like, you know, I'm making music. I really want to make it, and that's another thing. I kind of changed my perception of, you know what I'm saying, making it. You know what I mean? That's another thing. Like, I feel like every day I wake up, I feel like I made it. You know what I mean? So I changed my perception of making it, and I'm like, you know, that just happened. Like, I was thinking to myself, and shit, I was like, yo, I'm just need to just enjoy my universe, enjoy what I do.
Kind of always find it interesting. Like, I always think it's weird because people, like, say celebrities, people who've achieved their dreams and make millions of dollars or whatever their goals are, they seem to be better at being completely themselves.
Yeah.
Like, you ever notice that? Like, like say a superstar paint his nails and wear, you know, a dress or whatever, and the public eye is like, oh, like why you do that? Why? And people eventually accept it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take until someone gets to a certain kind of level, before they start truly
experimenting.
Yeah, like
experimenting with
being in their own universe.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I always think, you know, why does it have to go? Why do you have to achieve? Why do you need to be rich, or why do you need to be a certain level of successful before you could do that as a regular thing?
Yeah, I feel that. The only thing with that though, you gotta watch, because some people will do it for clout.
Yeah.
Some people. Well, I'm not talking specifically with painting your nails.
Yeah, no.
All that's kind of weird. It's still weird to me. I mean, it is what it is. But
I think it's more against like going against the grain. Like they just, it's the desire to just be so different. Like, what is the most different or like unique thing that no one else is doing that I'm gonna just do and make it cool and acceptable just because no one else is doing it?
Well, some of it is try hard like that.
Yeah.
I'm speaking more to, like, say, Chris Brown has gotten so successful.
Yeah.
That, you know, like back in the G, he used to want to drip, and like he used to wear the hats and stuff like that. But now you catch Chris Brown, he got on a white tee with basketball shorts, and that's about it. Like some slides or something. Like, you get to your simplistic form, like your most free self, when you get to that level of success.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I don't know what about the formula stops us from enjoying it like right now, or from practicing those things. They
probably, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people who reach that level of success probably hit some kind of depression or sad phase, right? And they gotta figure out something like, yo, I got all this bread and I got all these, you know what I'm saying, this thing, and I still feel sad. You know what I'm saying, I'm not happy. And they probably figure it out, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of like how I sat there and figured it out. I'm like, yo, let me just be me. Let me just wake up, enjoy every day, you know what I mean? Make music.
Yeah.
Be me, an artist, make YouTube videos, TikTok, do my thing, and still do my business. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's real. How long has it been since you've been working on this project?
I think like basically the end of 2020, going into 2021.
We haven't heard much from you since your last couple singles.
Yeah, because I mainly been working on that. I wanted to lock in and just work on it and have like a formula when it comes to releasing. I just want to just just throw things out there anymore. Kind of want to have a formula.
So who all are on there? Do you have the rest of Novation on there?
Yeah,
You got some tracks from those guys?
That's pretty much all who I have on there.
All the features on there?
Yeah. Like I don't do much features when it comes to my music. I'm gonna change that eventually, but I don't do much features when it comes to my music. And like I don't do much features at all when it comes to me getting on other people's records.
Why is that?
It's not really no specific reason. I would, because like I even thought about like I'm not really gonna charge for features. I really gotta like the music, you know what I'm saying, like the grind, the person, and get it done. But when it comes to the music business aspect, I feel like a lot of people don't know how to handle business, and I don't want to start something and get like frustrated with how the person's trying to handle business, because like a lot of people.
That's a topic that we could talk on that when it comes to business. Okay, so what do you mean by that? Because in what way are you not liking the way they handle business? Is it monetary? Is it like the way the behavior, the principle, stuff like that?
It's all goes into one, man. The behavior, sometimes the monetary, sometimes, you know what I mean. First of all, there's a lot of artists who will scam you out of your money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to deal with that, bro. Cause like I try and keep things to where I know like, yo, I don't want to be in this situation because how I would react, don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? So I try and stay away from it. But yeah, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like I know a situation, one of my boys got scammed by a bigger name artist for some money and on a feature.
Yeah, no, it happens on the daily.
Took his bread, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
But what of when it comes to you, charging an artist for a feature?
So
you're saying you don't do that.
I used to, and I kind of changed my mind on that. Reason being, it's like if I see you grinding hard, if I, you know what I'm saying, your music is good, the track you send me is good, I'm not even trying to be like cocky on it. Like I just, you know what I'm saying, I want to collab. I want to make great things, great music. So I won't do. I'm not saying charging for a feature is a bad thing. Like do your business, make your money. But me personally, I'm not doing it. I pay people for features. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I have tracks held back that I paid for features. Like but I didn't put it on the album yet. You know what I mean? So it's just album tracks that I'm sitting that I'm, you know what I'm saying, gonna work something into it. But me personally, I don't really like charge for features anymore, at least.
Yeah. And is that something is that something you're gonna consistently do moving forward, or are you planning to change your mind on that in the near future, or as you progressively get higher in this game?
Work your way back up towards that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna know when I need to. You know what I'm saying? People ain't hitting me up for features every day. You know what I mean? Like people not hitting me up for features every day. I mean, I'll probably get somebody hit me up for a feature like every once in a while. I don't know exactly how much, but once, you know what I'm saying, you see somebody hitting you up for features like every day, it's like, all right, there's like a little monetary value to this. Like I can't just
gotta know your worth.
Yeah. I can't just keep giving out features. You know what I mean? And that obviously that's gonna be when I'm huge. And still, I'm at that time. I still might not even charge for features. Bro, I seen something with DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled said he wasn't charging people for his production for a long time, even when he was big in the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like
no.
Yeah. I was gonna say you make music with great people. I'm talking about like I great people, like great music, great vibe. You know, oh, this person's pushing. They're gonna make it. Like they're gonna do their thing.
That'll take you a lot further than just a quick 200, 300.
Yeah, exactly. Like you do that, and a lot of times you pay a feature, and that person, you know what I'm saying, they fall off, they stop working, they, you know what I'm saying, or you jump on somebody's record and they just do that record, they push it for 2 days and stop making music. It's like,
right,
it's not even worth it at this point.
On the topic of like business, I think the issue a lot of people have, artists alike, artists, entrepreneurs, whatever, business owners, is a lot of people don't know when it's time to make money and when it's time to make relationships.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's usually the defining thing when it comes to a business progressing or an artist progressing and staying stagnant. Because there are a lot of artists that are like right there in the middle, that their whole thing is overcharging artists under them, not recognizing, like, if an artist asks you for a feature and is willing to buy a feature from you, they respect your music or you to the level, to that degree where they feel like you are worth it.
Yeah.
So to then turn around and take that artist's money and not do the feature or do other very shiesty things, it just, everything comes back. Like, everything comes back. And
people forget that image is just as important.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As the music that you create. Like, you're not going to get as far as you would if you were being genuine person.
You won't. And these artists under you, they're going to blow up too. You know, a 1,000 artists, 5, 10 of them at least will make it there. And they're going to remember that. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get to the top without people saying, yo, he's a snitch. Yo, he's this. Yo, he grimy. You going to burn some bridges, dog.
Yeah.
So, just watch who you step on the way to the top. But I realized that with a lot of artists. I don't want to say no names. I could name 10 artists right now.
10.
I could name 10 artists easily.
We can definitely name drop.
Yeah, we can definitely name drop. So.
But we not gonna do that because we're professional.
But I don't like it. I don't like it,
bro. Bro, once I seen that DJ Khaled did an interview and he said exactly how I was feeling, and I'm like, bro, and to see the success that he has, the connections he has, I'm like, bro, there's a reason he's there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a reason, and that's the reason. You know what I mean? That man's about doing great things, doing amazing things. Amazing things ain't there's no like small, like quick change out of amazing things, bro. Like, to do amazing things, you got to be doing amazing things with amazing people.
And a lot of people respect DJ Khaled.
For sure.
DJ Khaled. I mean, we were just having a conversation about DJ Khaled.
Literally,
and I was like, I don't know why DJ Khaled. Maybe they don't have his information right in regards to his assets and stuff like that. I'm like, he should be in the room with Jay-Z's and P. Diddy's. Like, DJ Khaled's been in the game for so long and has helped so many artists.
So many people.
Like, you used to have to go through DJ Khaled to be like, you don't have a record with DJ Khaled. Like,
popping.
What you doing?
Facts, but I feel like that's better than monetary value, bro.
For sure.
Like, that value in yourself. Like, I be telling people when it comes down to, like, say like a job, right? You have a job. Like, if you as a person is super valuable, bro, like, you don't need to bow down to any job. You don't need to be scared to lose any job, because, like, you as a person, if you're valuable, any job gonna be like, oh yeah, come on. Come on.
Just gonna be giving free game all day to these folks.
You feel me? Like,
oh, let me double back.
Since we're giving free game, look.
So
to add to the value, because he's just on the topic. Putting value in things is the number one, bro. I'm just gonna, because it's the same thing as an artist, the same thing for a brand, and doing things for free goes on to that. Yeah. Adding value to you as an artist is going to these shows, tapping in with different artists.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Doing some free shows, doing some free things until you get your name out there, and then you bring value to yourself as an artist. But I'm gonna let Steve go ahead and give some free game too. Since
I wasn't gonna do free game, but
since we ain't charging nobody,
I ain't giving no free game. But I was just gonna double back earlier before we started the interview. We was talking about like how me and you was in the same topic about love of attraction, manifesting. Yeah. And me and you was in the same topic that we put money second before everything. Yeah. Is that why you're not charging anybody for?
That's
Wait, I wasn't here for the conversation. What's first?
Yeah, so
neither was I.
What's first is my craft. You know what I'm saying? It's me, like I said, building value in myself. Then it's like the money, bro. One thing about money, I don't know how y'all feel it, but this is the easiest thing to attain, bro. Money is easy to get.
Money comes by and it goes just as fast.
It comes and it goes. I had to learn that. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Before, like a while back, I was stressed about getting bread. You know what I mean? But money comes. You do so much shit for money. That's the easiest thing to get. But building yourself up, that's a little hard.
You gotta put in some real work.
You have to invest in yourself.
Yeah, now you gotta put in some real work.
Yeah. So building myself, perfecting my craft, getting better every single day. I wake up trying to learn something new in anything, not only just music, but anything, bro. I'll be on YouTube, like, whether it's like, if I want to learn a little bit how to edit a video, I'm you know what I'm saying, trying to learn that, you know what I mean, edit a photo, I'm gonna learn that. Learning something new every single day, because I gotta build I gotta have value. That's one thing I'm gonna have, bro. I'm gonna have some value in me.
Once you have value, the money is so easy. You're pretty much a bank Money's just gonna find its way to you.
Yeah.
Once you have value, because you're gonna be resourceful.
Exactly.
And that's all money is. To make money, you just need to be resourceful.
Exactly.
Plus, learning new skills opens the doors to meeting new people and making new connections, and that just furthers your craft even more.
Exactly. A lot of people get caught up into just chasing the money.
Yeah,
that they forget to build the value themselves. So now, when you can't really chase money like that no more,
then what?
Then what?
And what you're gonna do?
Done.
And not even that. When you attain all the money you want, with the expense of everything else. It's not a good feeling at the end of the day. You're not gonna.
That's why they're all sad.
That's why.
That's why
people will wonder.
Up.
You know, I be seeing these comments. They be like, "Man, you're so rich. Why the hell are you sad?" Like, bro, you got all this money. If I had all this money, I would not be sad. Like, people just, I don't know what it is with like this generation and the value we put on the money first. I know you see the memes all the time. You know, fuck. Chase a bag, put it back. I mean, I get it to an extent. Like we're in the right mindset, especially as like black folks. Like, get your money. It's important. As black people, we need to try. We need to work harder anyway. Yeah. So it's important to be economically stable and financially stable, to be economically equal, but at the end of the day, it's so many other things that we lack already, community wise and individually. Like you could do the inside work, and that work I think will bring more opportunities for people.
Facts. The way I put it is, I mean, like me myself, bro, like in the pursuing this career in music solely, bro, I lost a lot. There was points where I lost it all, bro. Like,
I believe it.
Lost it all. Struggle, bro. Just going through struggle. And I just knew, like, I'm doing this for a reason. You know what I mean? I'm doing this for a reason. Like, I'm not saying, oh, let me do this. Let me just focus on this, get this money, get this paper, get this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, let me focus on me. Let me, like, you know what I mean? Make this music. Bro, I lost it all. And that's the thing. A lot of people fear that.
Yeah.
Bro.
And I was going to ask you, like, how did you feel when you were going, were you somewhat happy during that process?
No.
Okay.
It was no.
I just want to make sure, because sometimes it's hard times, but if you're doing what you love, you gotta so much. Sometimes you find a bit of happiness in it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta, you really gotta keep coaching yourself. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you're doing this for a reason. You know what I mean? It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
So would you say in that situation where you felt like you were losing everything, that chasing your dreams at that point wasn't, that shouldn't have been your main focus at the time?
No, I'm not. That's a good question. No, I feel like that's the best decision I ever made, to do that, to focus solely on, my dreams and what I want to do, because like I said, things have got like extremely better, but if I didn't do that, I'll be stuck in the same game a lot of people play. And that's just chasing the money, because I lost it all, but I still ate. You know what I mean? A lot of people say, yo, I couldn't eat nothing, blah blah blah, bro. There's a lot of things out there to make sure you eat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody out here is really gonna starve. You know what I'm saying? Every single day. And if they are, like, they need to go talk to somebody, because there's so many things out there that can help you get bread. You can go to a local church and you can eat, you know what I'm saying? They give away food and all that, you know what I'm saying? So I was still eating, you know what I mean? I still would stay places, live somewhere, but I was just trying to do me, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make things happen. And like
so you felt like you had to go through the mud to achieve the status of where you are at now.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like if I had went any other way, I wouldn't feel as good as I do right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So,
well, I don't want the people to think that you are someone who is satisfied with mediocrity. I mean, from our last interview, I know one of the things you mentioned is that you do want to be the best. Yeah. And to when you do what you do, you want to be great at it. Facts. You want to go to the highest level.
Facts.
is that something you think is hard to achieve while maintaining, you know, the level of, you know, decency and being humble and doing things the right way and being cut clean with things?
Yeah, that's a funny thing. I had a not really heated conversation, but a long conversation with somebody about that, and I got mixed feelings about that, man, because like, you know what I'm saying,
It's cut corners.
Yeah. Like you see a lot of things, and I'll be thinking sometimes, yo, this person made it there, bro, but you don't know how much dirty stuff they had to do to get to where they at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you gotta think, why is it only very few up there?
Exactly,
why is it only very few up there? And then, you know, what does it take?
But like, you know what I'm saying? It's just something I'm not gonna know until I get there, till I gotta make a decision. Yo, I gotta do some dirty to get, you know what I'm saying, to that next level. And to be honest, like, I gotta make sure my kid's straight. So I don't know what I would do. I'm not gonna tell, you know what I mean? Like that's the thing I got an issue with. Like, I'm gonna bring up the 6ix9ine situation. A lot of people have their things to say about the 6ix9ine situation. Like, I can't put any input on that because I'm not in that situation currently, and hopefully never in that situation. But I'm not in that situation, so I don't know what was going through his head. Like, because he had to make a decision. Like, yo, am I gonna do this to, you know what I'm saying, get out, go feed my kids, or am I gonna hold it down and, you know what I'm saying,
follow the G code?
You know what I'm saying, follow the G code. I don't want to go out there and get killed. You know, you don't know what's going through this man's head.
Yeah.
So he got to make his decision. So when I get to whatever point, I don't know what decision I'm gonna make yet.
He chose the realistic decision that a lot of these other people would have chose.
That's true.
I see that cap every day.
He's made the villain for making that decision.
Man, people cap out loud,
Bro,
like all day with that. Cause I'm looking at people commenting on it. I'm looking at people that ain't got nothing to do with the streets, like nothing bro. Like you are a Harvard grad, bro.
You a snitch.
And you could be a Harvard grad and be from the hood. I'm not saying, but or be from the streets a little bit, or was. But
they're on neighborhood watch.
But I'm talking about, bro.
Commenting on 6ix9ine.
Neighborhood watch, bro. Like,
what's your spies on y'all like that, dog?
Listen,
I'm seeing people like, oh, like he's a snitch. He should. I'm like, bruh.
Listen, that situation, people don't go through every day, bro. That ain't
That's
no
not
everyday
an situation.
Like, yo, I've been through that, bro.
And
like,
never
you know what I'm
mind, he
saying?
got himself into it. Like, never mind that. That okay, he's still a kid at the time, but still, bro. That's not a regular situation.
It's not a regular situation.
I mean,
at
the end of the day, he is a snitch. We're not gonna just discredit the fact
he did what he did.
Snitching out here.
He did what he did. I ain't saying he was wrong, but that's what he did.
We don't respect it, but we acknowledge it.
We acknowledge it.
And we understand.
And I'm not gonna comment on it and say he was wrong or right.
Yeah, exactly. It's not my.
But he's still a snitch.
But he's still a snitch.
Hey, it is what, if that's what
he
the
didn't
world's
follow
call
the
him.
G code.
If that's the definition of a snitch, it is what it is. That's what he is.
I mean, like snitching is snitching. There's no exceptions, you know, whether it's for the right reasons or the wrong reasons.
Exactly.
Do the crime, gotta do the time.
I be telling people, yo, somebody goes and kills or rapes your daughter. You know what I'm saying? You gonna tell the cops it was them?
Somebody do that shit. I might turn myself in and keep it a buck with you.
That's a bad example because I'm gonna go ahead and kill.
You just gonna have to catch me in the prison cell.
I don't know.
Like I told you,
I'm catching a charge too.
I don't feel like I want somebody like that to just go to jail. Like I want them for me.
I'm catching a charge.
That's funny. I don't know if y'all seen the situation with this boy. He was walking down the street and this guy, he was like kind of like antagonizing
military guy, right?
The military guy, right?
Yeah.
I told my people, yo, listen. That ever happens to my child, bro.
Wait,
like,
what happened?
He was just like going crazy and saying, "You don't live here. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here."
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. I told him, listen, if my kid is ever in that situation, that guy's gonna die. Like I don't care. You know what I mean? That's why I don't like putting myself in situations because like I got my mind made up.
Yeah,
it's over. I'll sacrifice my life for that, for my child, for that. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'll be like, listen, I'm gonna sit down for whatever time I got to, bro. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, gonna do that. So I pray that situation like that never happens to me. You know what I mean? Because that's a touchy one right there.
For sure.
I always say the most dangerous man is a man with principle, and that I stand by that, man. You know, I'm not a gangster. I ain't a thug, but I stand by certain principles, that if it comes to it, you know, when it comes to that, then bitch, I'm a gangster and a thug.
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.